Happier Appreciation Day. I truly do appreciate sisters who still can put up with certain brothers. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's not easy dealing with us. So I love y'all for that. I love y'all for staying here and staying strong and keeping some of us strong. You know? But what I wanted to add on is all these things that we talk about, that we do in free cycle. We got to start bringing it back to our cycle. Because if it's not here, then it's useless to me. You know, okay, you got a degree, but that's a degree dealing with somebody else's thing. We got to start teaching our babies what this is about. To start building with this. That's what I want to say. We got to bring all that here. Bring them back. Where your children? Where the babies? We say they're the best part, but why they not here? You got little young sisters that we want to show appreciation to. See, I brought my little young girl. You know what I mean? She's been here since day one. I brought her here in my arms. You know, and I appreciate y'all strong women, because not only do y'all have to deal with us, you got the babies y'all have to deal with too. And that's not an easy job, because right now, I'm taking care of a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old. That's not an easy job. My daughter asks questions sometimes that I have to back up and, like, give me a break. Like 24,000 questions a day. You know what I mean? And they eat like horses. So, a lot of us buy street food. We got to learn how to cook. We got to teach them how to clean. We got to teach them how to act at home and abroad. So that they can grow up with the mindset of saying, you know what? I'm coming back. I'm going to bring this knowledge back. Okay, you in the army, that's all well and good, but you're fighting for that world. You're not fighting for this world. You know? So that's what I'm saying. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I truly mean this from the inner self. Y'all some beautiful women. You know what I mean? Keep building. Keep taking care of your babies so that they can take care of other babies. And so they can take this knowledge and bring it back. And on that note, peace.
Peace.
Tag team is very good. Starting from Asbury Park, made this for the Earths. It's a raffle, you know, but I'm a raffle at all. I got the raffle tickets, $5 a piece. Okay? This is for the raffle. Can't hear you. It's a glass in here. You know, it's a raffle. Guards from Asbury Park donated this here to us to do a raffle while we're here. So the tickets are $5 a piece. I'll be walking around with the tickets. Peace.
Peace.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
There you go. I need to go to law school. And peace to the earth. Peace to the gods. When we get up here, I'm not telling nobody what they should say. Because each and every day we honor this earth, but you got to honor them. I'm not trying to hear about if God proves God or devil. We don't know that by now, but we got a class in the back. Right? The earth supports all life. Right? So, the planet Earth is the home, not Mercury, not Jupiter, not Mars, the planet Earth. Right? And I'm not to support all life. I'm talking about my earth right here. I don't know a better righteous sister, queens, right? I always say, don't cut back to the chase. Put business in their hand, they need to be an integral part of the whole lot of things. Because it's about them. Right? Your first degree in the 114 says, why isn't the devil settling on the best part of the planet Earth? Because the earth belongs to the original man. And knowing that the devil is wicked, it will be peace. We put him on the worst part and reserve the best part
For ourselves.
For ourselves. That's a your name. Name is Casey. Cultivate. Keep growing and developing. Right? So she belongs to you. Right? Knowing, and we say devil, we mean anything that would negatively affect her or their home. She independently works with us. A lot of us have to go out of zany thought processes, like she didn't have a mind, right? You know, I mean, the brothers were younger, they were saying that, till we had to get charged up. That didn't make sense. You sound incredibly stupid. You know, how dare you insult her? And she experiencing the pains of death, having your child. Huh? The moon is the reflection of the black woman's intelligence. I'm giving you intelligence, like, how could you, you know, come on now, we go out there. We had to. Right? History also bears, I'm not going to be long, history bears records that they had to overthrow some men because you couldn't move this kingdom correctly. Hasselschug, Nzinga, that's right, Portuguese came in there in the 1500s and whatever. The men were like, oh, I don't know, but well, you step back, I got it. Let me partner with some of these boys and let me do what I need to do here. Because our queens, they 3/4 of, you see, their radiant attire. That's how black women supposed to dress. If you're an earth in this nation, take a look up front, that's how you're supposed to look. No disrespect to me now, because we understand that people are growing and developing, like the men, the women also. You know, we got women no disrespect. I tell them, peace, queen, I hear you. It's about, as long as we fine, don't do the fake up. Take that off. You already, you beautiful. I don't have to be your God to tell you that. You know? Your God, because that's our cultural attire. Now, it doesn't mean because I don't war with some of my sisters. Okay, peace. Yeah. Nobody trust the bulls. God, tell me. You know, all right, no question. I got you, dog. No, I ain't gonna be long, but it's about we appreciate the earth each and every day. But we want to highlight them today. I'm not trying to hear about, man, I'm not trying to, when you're looking right at them, the eyes round, but to give you a well-rounded picture of reality. We have their children here, their here, and not just for the day, each and every day.
How you gonna
These are our sisters, our women, our mothers. So they need to be armed. In fact, we'll go out in the hallway and tell these men to come in here, because the parliament's inside, not out there. In fact, hey God, please, tell them to come inside, God.
I'm gonna close the door.
That's where the parliament's at. Yeah, please, man. Go that sidebar, come on here and do the knowledge. You know? Because when we had God appreciation, which was developed by the Queen, stand moment. Yeah, I definitely want to be appreciated, so you know, I'm definitely going to be stronger here. You know, but I just want to say, peace to y'all, you know, it's earth appreciation, right? You know, it's about them, it's us. Knowledge and their wisdom, right? We knowledge and their wisdom, so we can, you know, so we get a better understanding of what's going on here. Again, the earth supports all life. The planet Earth is the home of Islam. Islam, also Lord and Master. The sun and moon have attracting power. The sun is the man, the moon is the woman, and it's back in time on our planet with D.O. The baby. But listen, I want to say to you, and to the earth, please, we appreciate each and every day. We honor you today. And with that, I'm going to say peace. Hey!
If there's anyone else that would like to come up, any of the gods, come up and speak about the earth or in general about the black woman.
There you go, God. That's right. Let me hear your science about the black woman. Yeah, how about that? Please. Yeah. See my brother now.
You know, the pictures that I was doing, and I just gotta say, I appreciate all the black women that they amazing. I see some people, like Elisha just got up here and mentioned about some of the earth want to represent, and they paint it up. That don't work. That don't work. Because a good example is that there was a baby just sitting here, and the way they pay attention to what's going on in the cipher is very important. And Elisha did mention about the earth being the mother of civilization. Now, I applaud all the earths, and like my brother got up there and said, there's been a lot of us that went to prison, but the earth remained changed. And then there's some that just disappeared. And that's going to happen. Because without light, what happened? Light goes darkness. There you go. So, I just like to say from me doing these videos and seeing what's going on with this little video thing that I was doing, I appreciate Freedom. He sent me a picture of his earth. I put out a bill. He sent me a picture of the earth. I can see that a lot of us don't have none. A lot of us is just dealing with women and we're not teaching it. Damn. Notice that. Because I can remember a few years ago when Dumont was up there speaking, the road was full with earth. What happened? It kind of like disappeared because what happens is that God is not teaching. They're not out here, they following behind the equator. Let me put it that way so the babies would not make the details of what I'm saying. A lot of guys is following the equator and still doing what? The knowledge of this earth. And I see that. And then I don't like this building. I like us to have our own building. And we have to start showing and proving to the earth that we can do it. I mean, having our own building. When I asked your brother to pull this sign down early, the little screen here, his attitude was, y'all not supposed to have that. Understand me? Last time I was here, they had a stand here where I could use, because this camera is not that good. So I bought it just in case. And that's why you're getting the dome picture of what's going on here. The other box they had was much better. Again, if there's any brother that's in here, even your babies, your little female babies, say something about them. Tell us how, like Jamel was up there and he was speaking about his daughter. Come up there and say something positive about what's going on with our teaching. Because right now, I don't want to hear about, this is not a day for us to sit here and start having a conversation about what's going on in our life. It's what's going on in our earth life today. This is what this is for today. And I appreciate Jamel's bill and the earth. Jemima said she appreciated it. If there's any sisters that would like to get up here and say something, please come up. Because I can't count on you.
Hey! I want to say, if it wasn't for the Father and me having the house itself, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. Okay? The Father taught freedom, justice, and equality for everybody, for all the human families of the planet Earth. Okay? I want to. All right? I see all my beautiful sisters here. A lot of them are missing. But the ones that are here, I want to tell you happy Earth Appreciation Day. I appreciate you as my sister. We need to introduce ourselves and tell each other our names. Sisters have you, okay? So, we should introduce to each other and get exchange, phone numbers and everything, and get to know one another. I also want to say, I would love to not be in the community, but do more for the nation, I saved up some money for this nation. They always say, oh, what are you doing for the nation? I might not have a lot, but I saved some money that they needed for the school, whatever they had on. So with that being said, I'm not going to say how much I but I am going to contribute.
Y'all stand up on the camera.
And I want to say, I want to have a beautiful day with you guys, you know, and we are the mother civilization, queen of the universe.
Yeah.
All right? We are not secondary. Whatever God tells you you're secondary, you're not secondary. You're most necessary, and you're supposed to stay beside him, not behind him. Okay? Because you're the earth is the home of Islam, and you're his home. And he's supposed to protect you at all times. If he loves his black woman, he's going to teach her mathematics, he's going to teach her how to self-defense, he's going to teach her how to cook. I knew some guards back in the 80s that used to make refinement for their own hearse. When she didn't know how to sew and cook, if you love your black woman, you're going to teach your black woman all that. And then some. You know, and I need to see more of that, you know. I see the brothers showing up here, you always protect. The ones that I know, they protect the earth. You know, but in order, you know, there should be more sisterhood. I wish that I go out there every day. I go to the 5 boroughs, and I build with a lot of sisters from all over the world. You know, they say, oh, you want to go to church? I'm like, no, I don't believe in the unseen. I don't worship idols. Allah is the God and always will be. You know? But you can't feed them steak, you gotta feed them milk first. You know, like we were all newborns. You know what I'm saying? We all had to start. So whoever is a newborn in this nation, don't be afraid, you know? Don't get in confusion when you see people arguing. You know what I mean? Don't concentrate on it. It starts from you when you look in the mirror. It's you. You build yourself. You build your foundation. It's not all about building mathematics. It's about action. Okay? When you take action and say, you know what? I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself. I'm tired of something. You know, let me do something about this. When you don't like something, stop complaining and get up and do something. You know, I've been on my own since I was 16. I got a daughter that ran away. I found her, and guess what? She got out herself. She had out herself before she ran because she was still lost. Some of our women, some of our young girls today, they go to high school, junior high school. They stray away from school and they land up, you see little boys land up pregnant or land up with diseases or they get sex trafficking. All right, we have to protect our little girls. I don't care if they're 17, 18. No matter how long you take and you start studying, so let me tell you, we have to protect children, women. We have to even protect sometimes our dogs too. You know what I'm saying? From the seaside of poison attacking the black man. These seaside of poison killing young black men. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's not about marching and talking about it. It's about doing something. So we can be better people. It's not about putting each other down. I've been acknowledging God since 1982, since I've been in an institution and group home. When people used to manifest mathematics, it was smooth, it was nice. There was no cute confusion in between it. And our babies don't need to see that. They watching people arguing up here and stuff. The babies are right here. Some people don't even want to come here. You know what I'm saying? Because they watch YouTube and they see people arguing. There's no confusion in mathematics. Just learn to love one another. You see me? People walk up to me, oh, you a power room? Because I'm high yellow or whatever. No, I'm the Asiatic black woman. Okay? All right? I'm the Asiatic black. I might not look like you. I might look like you. But I know I'm original. Okay? I'm tired of that. Stop asking me, am I Puerto Rico? So what? My mother's born in Puerto Rico. And my father's born in Guyana. Caribbean people are black people. I make knowledge born to the Puerto Ricans on 116th Street that they black also. But they so caught up in the European way that they're comfortable with it. They know the truth, but they're comfortable with it. So you want to live like a European, then stay away from me. Because I want to teach my daughter right. You understand? You know, and I love this nation. Believe me, I do. You know, I might like not say hi to people. I'm going through my own thing. You know, I'm building mathematics with a man for a whole year. He calls me today and tells me he don't want to have nothing to do with me for no reason. Yeah, it made me to steal, but guess what? I'll get over it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to look for more. I can find a man, but listen, when you find a man, sister, you got to get to know the man. You got to know who he is, what he's about. Because a lot of people go straight from mathematics. You're going to hear him building, and he's going to stray away, and you're like, why did he build? That's me right now. I've been building mathematics with a Muslim man. And he was listening to the knowledge. is black. Because he was submitting, you know what I'm saying, and doing salat. I said, you're believing into the unseen. You're believing into something you never seen before. And he started getting out of self. But guess what? He strayed away from me today. Because guess what? He can't deal with mathematics. Just say you can't deal with mathematics. You don't want to live a righteous life. You live in a pursuit of unhappiness as a savage, and that's the way you want to be. And guess what? Yeah, I cried, but guess what? The understanding of that is that I'm better. Okay, when it doesn't work for you, it's gonna, you know, it hurts. Because I put too much time in that. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts. Abandonment hurts. There's no understanding to abandonment. You understand? I've been abandoned all my life. But you know what? Every time I go through an obstacle, it makes me stronger. It makes me stronger. And you know, I want you sisters to be stronger. You don't always got to run behind. I'm not going to bet you guys, respect you guys. You know what I'm saying? But you don't always have to run behind your man for everything. He gave you the light, and you're a creator. You can create your own thing. Listen, the black woman, the Asiatic black woman, black, brown, yellow, you are all great, and I love you. And I love you guys for real. Okay? Peace.
After that, to come up here and want to speak about their herb. Come on, man. Come on, Richard. Come on, man.
Hey! Principal Magnetic Black Salam. I want to just listen, but what I came for is about earth appreciation. I love all of y'all, but I actually have my earth, my queen, peaceful Nubia earth. I don't know how many times I said it. A lot of people already know. Every time I mention about it, let it be known again, so nobody forgets. Whatever you actually have, remember that. Since you're going to remember that, start living that out. Just like what she was talking about. Just because you have something, it don't mean nothing because you have something. Keep it. Keep it. Because a lot of people might actually stray away. So I'm going to talk about myself. I live it on a daily basis. Of course, everybody's going to go through that. Matter of fact, right now, it's springtime. Summer's coming around. Fall is definitely coming around. But when you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're not going to go through that winter stage. I mean, of course, with the seasons, but I'm talking about in the relationship that you're with. How I got that from? I got that from, I mean, of course, I never met her. What was her name? Ava Muhammad. You know, she was in the Nation of Islam. And she was talking about the 4 seasons. And when she said that, the first time I heard it, that was like in 94, 95. I would never forget that. Every relationship I went through, I wasn't supposed to be with them. Who I have now, sometimes you're like, Reginald, come on, I'm tired. Yo, it ain't no, it's a continuous journey. No matter how tired you say you can be. Right now, whatever your physical degree is, 10 years ago, that was then. That was the past. This is the present, and the presence of who you are. You know, dealing with the alphabet. You know what? Now, nation, or and you're actually going to live it, or you're just paying attention. I mean,